Hello, in this section, I'm going to simplify these questions under indices. And we'll start from number 1, solution. The first one, we have 4 raised to power n plus 1 times 8 raised to power 1 minus n multiplied by 16 raised to power n minus 3. So to go forward, we have to simplify by expressing each of them as a power of 2. We know that 4 is the same thing as 2 raised to power 2 bracket n plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 3 bracket 1 minus 1 minus n multiplied by 2 raised to power 4 multiplied by raised to power 4 into n minus 3. Again, following the laws of indices, we know that since we have the same base, we are to add the powers, and that will give us 2 raised to power 2 n into n plus 1 plus 3 into 1 minus n plus 4 into n minus 3. And then we move on by opening the brackets and simplifying further. That will give us 2 raised to power 2n plus 2 from this one plus 3 minus 3n from this bracket plus 4n minus 12. Because if you open the bracket here, you have 4 times n, 4 times minus 3. In order to collect like terms, we move on. From this side, we have 2 raised to power 2n. We bring together all the values containing n minus 3n, then plus 4n. We are now going to collect ordinary numbers. Then plus 2 plus 3 minus 12. And then that will give us 2 raised to power 2n plus 4n is 6n minus 3n. Then 4 yes, we have 2 plus 3, which is 5 minus 12, and that will give us 2 raised to power 6n minus 3n will give us 3n. Then 5 minus 12 will give us minus 7. And that is the final answer to this. So the next one is the second question, which is the second question, which is 2 raised to power m times 3 raised to power n times 6 raised to power m minus n. We can break it down. For instance, this 6, we can break 6 down to involve 2 and 3. We'll have 2m times 3 raised to power n, 2 raised to power m times 3 raised to power n multiplied by bracket 2 times 3 all raised to power m minus n. If we open the bracket, we have to multiply this power by the powers of whatever is inside, and that will give us 2 raised power m times 3 raised power n multiplied by 2 raised power m minus n times 3 raised power m minus n. Again, we move on by bringing everything together. Collect your like terms. 2 raised power m times 2 raised power m minus n multiplied by 3 raised power n times 3 raised power m minus n. In this case, we simplify further. 2 raised power, we have to add the powers now. We have to add the powers and then before we simplify. That will give us 2 raised power m plus m minus n multiplied by 3 raised power n plus m minus n. And that is m plus m is 2m. 2 raised power 2 m minus n multiplied by 3 raised power n minus n will give us 0. So this one will be 3 raised power m. And that is the final answer to that. Thank you. We'll see you in the next lesson.